back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today's look is the look that I'm wearing right now. I told you guys in my last video I'm trying to branch out and incorporate some more colors into my looks. So today's look is featuring purple. So I actually thought I didn't like purple, and now I think I do. So that's exciting. I don't know why, I felt like I always hated purple so much. I'm more of like a lavendery kind of gal, not so much like purple, but either way, I love this look that I did. I used the Tartelette lip paint and then the liner that goes along with it. It's a matte lip, and it actually, I don't know, it smells like peppermint or something too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I kept the eyes kind of purple. I didn't want to go like crazy with purple all over. I wanted my lips to be kind of the main feature and everything else to be kind of more subtle. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this look. Please give me a thumbs up if you do, and leave me any comments if you guys have any looks that you would like to see for my next week's video. And make sure that you are subscribed to me. Thanks for watching. Bye. 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 Okay, bye. I feel like I was slightly delirious in my intro, but moving on. For my primer today, I am using the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. This is the first time I use this primer. I really liked it. I feel like it kind of blurs your skin and hides your imperfections pretty well. The only negative thing about this primer is I do feel like it's a little bit on the pricey side for a primer. And for my foundation today, I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. And I'm not sure if it's the color 118 or it says 118 equals Y325. So I'm not really sure which one is the color, I guess. I really like this foundation a lot. I had seen a lot of people use this recently, and I was impressed with how like creamy it was going on and how easy it was to blend out. I wasn't really expecting that. For any of you with oily skin, I don't think this foundation is probably the best for you, only because it is so creamy. For my concealer today, I'm using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I use the color Custard. I'm applying this the same way that I always apply my highlighter, underneath my eyes in a triangular shape, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my Cupid's bow, a little on my chin, and in the middle of my brows and my forehead. And on top of my concealer today, I'm going back in with the MAC Prep and Prime, and this is the Light Boost. And I'm just applying a little bit in the same areas I applied the NARS concealer, and just to add a little bit of extra brightness. And then I'm taking my Morphe G2 brush and just blending all of this out. And now I'm taking the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm taking this on the same Morphe G2 brush that I just used to blend out my concealer, and I'm just kind of dabbing this all over my lid so I don't get any creases, and it just kind of helps set that concealer. And I'm also taking my Beauty Blender and applying this underneath my eye so I don't get any creases while I'm doing my shadows. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. For my eyes today, I'm using the Tartelette palette. This is the first one that has all the matte shadows. And kind of going along with the purple theme, I wanted to stay kind of, I don't know, like pinks and purples, I guess. So the first color I'm going in with is Force of Nature. It's kind of like a pinky, almost like a mauve tone, I guess. And I'm just going right in my crease with this and just using a fluffy crease brush. This one is by MAC. It is my favorite brush for my crease. I think it's the 224. Yeah, the MAC 224 brush. And I'm just going back and forth, windshield wiper motions, focusing more of it on the outside corner of my eye. And just kind of building up the color. You don't want to go in with too much product at once. And next, I'm taking a little bit of a darker shade, and this one is called Natural Beauty. And I'm applying this with my Sigma E25 brush, and just applying this more, again, on the outer corners, and just kind of packing it on the corner and then blending it inwards and slightly up into the crease. And again, with this color too, go back and forth as many times as you need to really build up the color and make it the intensity that you want it to be. If you feel like you get too much on there or just need to blend it out, then just take your fluffy brush and kind of go back and just blend that out a little bit. For my lid color today, I'm using the color Caregiver, and I am just applying this all over my lid and not going up into the crease, just all over the lid from the inner corner of my eye to the outer part, I guess. And this is the Morphe G20 brush, and it's just like a really nice little flat kind of shader brush, so just really packing this color on. For my eyeliner today, I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. This is in the color Trooper, and I am doing a wing liner today. I wanted it to be a little bit more dramatic, and whenever I'm doing my liner, I just like to make kind of a line coming right out from the bottom of my lash line, and then you want to pull that line all the way to kind of the middle of your eye almost, and then I just kind of go and fill it in, and then I'll connect the line from my inner corner and just kind of smooth it all out. And this is honestly painful to watch, so I just fast forwarded through all of that. I also added Ariel Demi Wispies to my lashes today, and now I'm going in with my MAC Stuido Fix Powder. If you guys have not used this powder, I think I said this in my last video, it's amazing. I love it to set my under eyes sometimes. I have it in several shades. When I'm kind of pale, I'll use it as a bronzer, a darker color. It has such good coverage, and it just really sets your foundation really nicely. So I'm just using it to kind of set my face today, and just applying this with a big powder brush all over, and make sure you go down on your neck as well. For my lower lash line color today, I'm first going to go in with Force of Nature, and this is the Sigma E45 Small Taper Blending Brush. It's a little bit more of like a fluffy pencil brush, so I'm just going to kind of buff that on first, and then I'm going to go back in with Best Friend, and I'm applying that with a smaller kind of shader brush, just to give us a little bit more color under the eye. For my contour today, I'm going to start with the Hoola bronzer, and this is just a powder brush. This one is by It Brushes for Ulta. It's the Airbrush Powder C4153 brush. And I'm just applying that where I want my contour to be, but first I'm just going to go in and kind of bronze my skin a little bit. Whenever you're doing your contour, if you don't want it to be like super strong and harsh, start with a lighter color and a bigger brush, and then kind of work your way down to a darker color and a smaller brush. So now I'm going back in with my smaller brush, which is an angled cheek brush, and I'm taking my Anastasia Powder Contour Kit. This is the color Light Sculpt, and just going in where I normally do my contour at, in the hollows of my cheeks, along my hairline, a little bit on my temples. I'm also going to do a little bit on my jawline today, just because I'm doing a powder, so it's not going to look too crazy or anything. And then I'm also going to do a little bit on my nose with my NARS Ida brush. So since I didn't do a super strong contour today, I am taking my Mercier powder again, and I'm just applying this with like a little cosmetic sponge and just going right underneath my contour just to clean it up and kind of sharpen it up just a tiny bit. I'm also applying this right in my laugh lines and a little bit down my nose. Anywhere that it gets oily on your face, apply this to, or anywhere that you just want to brighten up. And I'm just going to let this kind of bake or sit on there for a few minutes, and I'm also going to apply some mascara to my lower lashes. And after that, I'm just going to brush away all the excess powder, and I'm just using a big stippling brush. For my highlight today, I'm using the Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill collab highlighter, Champagne Pop, and I'm just applying this with my fan brush to my cheekbones, my forehead, basically like all over my face. I am going to switch to my Morphe M501 brush and use this to apply it to my nose and my Cupid's bow. For my blush today, I'm using MAC Dame, and just applying this to the apples of my cheeks. I like to apply my blush kind of like right in between my highlight and my contour. I just started doing my blush after my highlight. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of easier to see where you want to apply your blush to because you want to go in between the two. So that's just what I've been doing lately. If you feel like you need to add a little bit more highlighter after, obviously go right ahead. You can never have too much. For my inner corner highlight and also my brow highlight, I'm using MAC Nylon. And I did spray a little bit of Fix Plus on my brush before I did my inner corner highlight just to make it really pop. Alright, so now for my favorite part of the look, the purple lips. I am first going in with the Tarteist lip crayon, and this is the color on Fleek, and I am just going to line my lips with this color. Smells like peppermint. So this is the Tarteist Creamy Matte Lip Paint in the color Yaassss. And just applying this all over my lips. It smells like peppermint, which I was not expecting. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. This was a really fun look for me to do. I am very excited. I am incorporating some more colors into my looks, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.